You know, it's a funny thing, but looking back now, I think I rather enjoyed myself on Earth. And in some ways I miss it. But at the time, well, it was a different story. You may remember, it was about the time we ran into those cuddlesome bear things. We, by the way, implies myself and the Doctor. Anyway, we met up with a lady called Sally Milne and her 2 children. One of them was attacked by a cuddlesome creature, and in an attempt to rescue the little boy, I got rather badly burned. Now, I come from the planet Earth, but some way into the future. Well, my being in 1989 was how I imagined someone from 1989 would feel in the Middle Ages. It was rather primitive. Where I come from, a quick spray of plastibuild and my skin would have healed in about 3 minutes. On Earth in 1989, it took almost 2 weeks. Eventually, one of the nurses asked me why I hadn't had any visitors during that time. I often thought the same thing myself. Not only had I not seen sight nor sound of the Doctor, a Time Lord, that is, not medical man, I saw loads of those, but I was also slightly hurt that Sally hadn't visited. After all, it was whilst saving her son that I was injured in the first place.
Well, Mr. Crouch, how are we this morning? Everything all right for you? Oh, your little scars are healing quite nicely. I have to say, I don't think I've ever seen any scars heal quite that quickly. And I've seen a few, I can tell you. First, there was that poor Mr. Ryan. Oh, such a nice man. But his arms, oh, they were scalded when his baby tipped boiling water on them. Took him ages to recover. And he never drank tea again. And then there was Mr. Sunjib, very busy shopkeeper he was. Got a nasty burn from an electric light. Did one of my Nurse Lewis special dressings on that one, I did. First of all, you put a bit of lint, wrap it up all securely like,
yes,
and then you add a few drops of germaline to soothe it.
Nurse Lewis.
Mr. Crouch?
When can I get out of here? I need to find the Doctor.
Oh, Mr. Crouch, you are one. We've got lots of doctors here. There's that nice Dr. Armstrong and sweet old Dr. Flynn. Oh, and young Dr. Payne. Oh, he's so lovely. And just like Jason Donovan, don't you think?
Yes, I expect he is, but I didn't mean that. I meant my doctor.
You said you weren't registered with a doctor when you arrived here.
Well, it's not as simple as that.
And anyway, you've nowhere to go. You said you were of no fixed abode. A traveller, you said. Besides, the police will need to talk to you.
I see. How's my treatment going?
Well, you're very lucky. We didn't have to do any skin grafts.
Thank God for that.
And your skin has healed amazingly quickly. Just a slight red glow. In fact, it looks like you've been to Majorca instead of in an accident. You are lucky.
If you say so, Nurse Lewis. So, can I go?
Well, I'll have to ask Dr. Armstrong. He's in charge.
Could you go now, do you think? I'd like to get going.
Oh, he's on holiday today. And tomorrow. He's back on Monday. Funny, he's gone to Majorca too.
I still don't know what or where Majorca is, but Dr. Armstrong did return the following week, declared me fit, so I discharged myself. But Nurse Lewis was right. I was a traveller of no fixed abode. I had no idea where the Doctor was, if he was alive even, or how to find the TARDIS. Indeed, all I had were the clothes I arrived in, and they were a little singed. Then I remembered. The shirt wasn't mine. It belonged to someone called Eric, Sally Milne's ex-husband.
Hello?
Oh, who are you?
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah.
What?
Sorry?
What's your name?
Eric Milne.
Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, the ex-husband. I'm a friend of Sally's.
I see.
Good. Can I come in?
No. Look, who are you?
I told you. Truman Crouch. I visited Sally with the Doctor.
Oh, you've come looking for your doctor?
That's right. Do you know where he is? In the TARDIS.
The what?
The TARDIS. His police box.
Your doctor lives in a police box?
Yes. It's in your cabbage patch. Or it was.
Was it? When?
Before my accident. With the teddy bear.
Oh, I see. You've had an accident with a teddy bear and you want to find your doctor in my cabbage patch.
Look, just ask Sally. She'll explain.
If I or anyone knew where she or the kids were, I would. Do you know where they are?
They're not here.
No. No one's seen them for weeks.
Well, then they must be with the doctor.
No, he died. In an accident at work, I think.
The doctor's dead?
Yeah. Jim Peters. Her bit.
Oh, Jim. He's dead.
Yeah.
So you've not seen Sally or my doctor, then?
No. Are you sure you've not seen him?
No, I was in hospital. I've just got out today. Look, I better be going. If I hear anything, I'll be in touch, okay?
Right. Hey, isn't that my shirt you're wearing? I've been looking for that.
As I wandered back into the local town, I spotted one other familiar place. A cafe where the doctor and I had sat and had tea once. So I ventured in.
Yes, love?
Oh, hello. A tea, please.
Tea coming up.
Thanks. Excuse me.
Yes, love?
I've just realised I've got no money on me. I'm sorry, I'd better forget the tea. I'll go.
Oh, right. Hang on, love. You look a bit worse for wear. You all right?
I felt better. I'm a little lost right now. I've just come away from the hospital, you see.
Beat up bad, eh?
Sorry?
Well, you look as if you had a fight. Did they steal anything?
Well, I didn't really have that much to start off with.
Oh, I know. Happens a lot round here. Summer months, kids on school holidays. Nothing better to do, so they form gangs. Have a bit of trouble with them now and again in here. But there's only me, really, to fight them off.
You look after this place on your own.
I have the odd bit of help from a couple of schoolgirls in the evenings and weekends, but apart from that, it's just me. My husband died a few years back.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not. Not now. We had a few good years together, but he was ill towards the end. We inherited this place from his brother. He went to Australia.
I used to be quite good at making tea. Earl Grey, mint, rosehip. The doctor liked his tea.
The doctor? The hospital?
Oh, no. Yes. Yes, in hospital. I used to help out in the canteen sometimes, before I was a patient, of course.
Oh. Fancy doing a spot here?
You mean you'd take me on, just like that?
No, a good judge of character, me. You look all right. How about we give it a week?
All right. I'll do it. Mrs...
Dawes. But just call me Sylvia.
That seemed to be it. Sylvia welcomed me into the business, and before too long I was taking care of the money side of things as well as the customer services. Seems that my university education had been of some use after all. Sylvia and I got on together immediately. She talked a lot about her late husband, Joe. I think they were very much in love. I suppose losing him was hard, but she always maintained it was for the best. I stayed at Sylvia's house, just around the corner from the cafe, in her son's room. He was at university in some backward-sounding place called Dundee. I believe it's famous for its cakes, but not a lot else. It took the police quite some time to track me down about my accident. Well, to be honest, I'd forgotten they wanted to see me.
So, Mr. Crouch, let's just recap a bit here. You arrived in town around June the 23rd last?
If you say so.
No, you said so.
I didn't, actually. I said it was June because the doctor told me it was. I don't know what June means.
You don't know what it means. What do you mean?
I'm sorry?
I'm not sure what you mean by saying you don't know what June means.
Well, what does it mean?
June, the month, after May, before July, June.
Oh, now I understand. Old calendar, of course.
What about your old calendar?
No, your old calendar. I don't use calendars anymore. Times and dates are relative, you see, depending on where you are in space. I mean, we still measure months, weeks and days, but we just have figures. Names are rather quaint.
I see. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, you arrived on June the 23rd and came into contact with Mrs. Sally Milne of 38 Fairchild Crescent. Said Mrs. Milne has since disappeared shortly after an accident in her car, which resulted in your hospitalisation.
That's right. I was burnt by the exploding teddy bear her son was carrying.
I see. That would be Richard Milne?
No, it was Martin. He just pretended he was Richard. It was a game they played.
I see. Shortly afterwards, you were admitted to St. Horace's for treatment at the Burns unit. You were in for 10 days before discharging yourself. We were then contacted by Mr. Eric Milne, husband of the missing Mrs. Milne, who said someone fitting your description pestered him in his distress. Was that you?
I pestered him. Me. He was deliberately obtuse. All I wanted to do was to find the doctor.
I see. This would be Dr. Armstrong at St. Horace's.
Who? Oh, him. No, my doctor, he brought me here on June the 23rd.
Your doctor? According to the hospital records, you are not registered with a doctor by your own admission.
Look, Detective Sergeant Officer Inspector Gooch, I have been through this 1,000 times with the hospital and with you. I am not registered with a doctor, but my friend is called the doctor.
I see.
No, I don't think you do. I have sat here very patiently for 2 hours now, answering your questions. Rather insular questions at that. I've a job to go back to, with probably a lot of very impatient customers. If you have nothing further to say to me, can I go?
Frankly, Mr. Crouch, no.
I see. And are you, charging me? If so, what with? Firebombing Mrs. Milne's car? Talking to her ex-husband, perhaps? Trespassing on the Milne's family cabbage patch? What exactly am I here for?
Mr. Crouch, we are investigating the disappearance of Sally Milne and her 2 sons. You were the last person to see them apparently alive.
Strictly speaking, I don't think I was the last to see Richard Milne. Both his brother and his mother saw him before he ran away.
Ran away? Richard Milne ran away? When?
Just after he was sick down my shirt. The night before the teddy bear exploded. We were trying to find him when the explosion occurred. We'd been told he'd been killed in an accident, but we really didn't think it was him. One of your men was there, a sergeant. Sergeant Furlong, that's the name.
I don't know of any such officer. Tell me about this incident.
We got a call from the police. We went to the factory where those Cuddlesome bears were made. Well, the owner said Richard had broken in and had been killed. The only problem with that was that firstly they thought it was Martin, who was in fact standing beside me, and secondly, it didn't look like Richard. Sally, once she got over the shock, was convinced there had been a mistake. The bear the owner had given Martin, the real Martin, then attacked him and exploded when I tried to get it off him. That's how I got injured.
Well, the incidents of those Cuddlesome teddy bears have ended now. The factory was raided and everything taken away and destroyed.
Good. Anyway, at the factory, the owner was helped by a policeman called Furlong. He spoke to us. I'm sure he was a sergeant.
I see. Had you known the Milne family very long?
No, since June the 23rd.
And they disappeared on the 25th?
If you say so. So it seems did the doctor. What about that man that invented the toys?
Ronald Turvey. He too has disappeared.
Well, maybe there's a link.
I don't really doubt it. But none of this helps me know anything else about you.
Well, what else do you want?
Where are you from?
The truth.
As we've obviously not had it before, yes.
All right. Here goes. My name is Truman Crouch. I was educated at the Stonidima University Taurus 8 department. I then went to work on the planet Nematoda, where I met the doctor and his friend Rhea. Well, I decided that my career as colony foreman was not going very far, so I stayed with the doctor in his TARDIS. That's his time-space machine. We travelled around for a while until I was captured by a race called Daleks. They held me prisoner for a time. I still don't remember too much about that. But I was rescued. I learnt that Rhea had died. The doctor was injured, and we were being hunted down by something or someone called Justice.
Really?
And that's with a Y, if you're writing this down.
Thank you.
Then we got caught up in this Cuddlesome business, and here I am. The doctor has vanished, along with the TARDIS, and I'm stranded here on this backward planet a few centuries before I'll even be born, trying to exist at Sylvia's Cafe in the High Street.
I see.
Any questions? And that was it, really. I could be of no further help to the police. I think they thought I was mad. I went back to the cafe to help Sylvia, and over the next few months got accustomed to 20th century Earth and its strange idioms. The police periodically talked to me, mainly to say that no trace of Sally or the kids had ever been found. They found the old writer man, though, Turvey. He died in a fire at a complex somewhere in South Africa. There were a lot of bodies, apparently. It was assumed that there had been trouble with some of the local townships there. As none of the victims were actually South African, the government there washed their hands of the affair, and after a while it seemed to be forgotten. Eric Milne sold Sally's house eventually and moved away again. Life for me carried on in a fairly boring way. Lots of cooking and tea making. But I enjoyed Sylvia's company, and I think she liked having, as she put it, a man about the house. Now, one thing I did learn was that in the 1980s, humans still had all sorts of pagan festivals. History books of my era say that such things died out about 150 years before, but I shall take great pleasure in correcting Professor Duval about that when, if I get home. Anyway, come the month called October, I think I've got the hang of the old calendar now, everyone was getting ready for something called Halloween. Apparently, children dress up as monsters and knock on people's doors asking for a trick or treat. They either get some sweets or fruit, or they squirt the householder with a water pistol. Sylvia had extreme doubts about the validity and morality of such actions, but working at the cafe, I'd got to know quite a lot of the local children from the school, and saw that from their point of view it was quite an eagerly awaited event. On the last night of October, Sylvia and I locked up the shop and headed home. On the way, Sylvia suddenly stopped and shivered, quite violently. What's wrong, Sylvia?
Oh, nothing. Someone's just walked over me grave.
What?
Oh, it's just another of our quaint expressions, as you'd say. I can't really explain what it means.
Must be all this ghosties and ghoulies stuff the kids are on about. It's getting to you.
Probably, love, probably. What do you fancy doing tonight?
Well, it's Tuesday, isn't it? So I wouldn't mind seeing EastEnders. I want to see whether Paul and Diane get together.
Yeah.
Then there's that horror film on Channel 4.
Oh, I don't like those. Especially not tonight.
What's so different about tonight?
Well, it's Halloween. Well, I just don't like horror films.
All right, then. An early night would probably do me good anyway. Here we are.
Oh, sweet home. Hello, Smokey. Yes, I know we're late. Truman, would you feed her, please?
Okay. Come on, Smokey. Din-dins. Look what Uncle Truman's got for you. What has he got? Oh, how about Rabbit and Libber? Okay, then.
Truman!
Yeah?
I think there's someone upstairs.
Whereabouts?
I'm not sure, I just heard a noise.
Stay here. Nothing. Sylvia, there's nothing up here. Sylvia? Sylvia?
Ah, there you are.
Who on earth are you?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Let her go, please. She can't hurt you.
Yes, please.
Oh, I don't know. All right, then. Feed the cat, Sylvia.
Thank you. You can see her in the kitchen quite clearly. She won't do anything funny.
No? What a shame. Oh, you didn't mean funny ha-ha, did you?
What do you want with us?
What were you doing upstairs?
How did you get down past me?
Questions, always lots of questions. I'm not going to hurt anyone.
Huh, you have a funny way of showing that.
Was I hurting you, lady?
You frightened me. But that's all.
For which I apologise. Anyway, it's you I came to see.
Me? Why?
Because you're different.
Because I'm different. In what way?
Come on, Truman Crouch. Why do you think? Because you stick out like the proverbial sore thumb on this planet.
How do you know my
Do
name?
you know this man, Truman?
No. Well, I don't think I do.
No, you don't. Well, not yet, anyway. Name's Todd.
How did you get here?
What did...
What have you done?
She's not harmed, nor's the pussycat. I've just frozen them in a localized time bubble for a bit.
How?
Oh, easy to do, complicated to explain. Just accept I can do it.
You're not human.
Not even humanoid. I just adopted this shape so as not to frighten you too much. Psychic emanations around here are on quite a violent scale tonight. Anyone particularly empathic would spot me coming a mile off. Wasn't aware humans were that uptight.
It's Halloween, a night of ghosts and ghoulies for them, a sort of jokey ritual.
Sick, the lot of them. Don't they realise that there are all kinds of races which feed off the waves they're projecting tonight? Honestly, you only need a strollop of Ganasate to fly past and it'll be onto them in a flash. Literally. She's quite an empath, that one. Explains the cat.
Sorry?
Your lady there, Sylvia Dawes. She ranks about .02 on the scale. The cat can sense it, that's why it's so fond of her. Felines all over the universe always stick with the mentally and emotionally advanced ones.
Someone's walking over my grave, she said. It was you arriving.
Probably. Anyway, to business. It's about your friend.
Sylvia?
No, the doctor. Been a bit naughty, you see. Been playing with time.
But the laws of time...
Ah, but there's no time laws to stop him. Well, not very many, anyway.
Are you a time lord?
Me? Good grief, no. I'm far more interesting. I manipulate time. Locally, not universally, of course. A rare breed. And always in demand to those who pay well.
And you know the doctor?
Yes, unfortunately. That's the problem.
So he's still alive. I knew he had to be.
Well, he was. Well, is. Will be. It's all relative.
Oh, please don't be patronising.
Grief, living with these parochials has really got to you. You're thinking in their terms. All right, on those terms, yes, the doctor's still alive. I think.
You think?
Yes, well, that's the problem. I've lost track of him. He asked me to do a favour for him while he was being a bit naughty.
What sort of favour?
Well, I don't think it's for me to tell you if he hasn't. Let's just say I acted as a courier, temporal stasis kind of effort. Anyway, he hasn't paid up yet, and my boss has asked me to chase him up before the interest charges get too high.
You've seen the doctor?
About 5 months ago, your time. It was all a bit shady, going off to a rehab colony.
A what?
Oh, never mind, it's not important. What does matter is that I've lost track of him. In fact, I think he's lost track of himself. He said he was coming to get you 5 months ago. I see he's not here yet.
Obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't be stuck here with
Careful, careful. These are your ancestors we're talking about. In fact... No, never mind.
Never mind what exactly?
Well, I shouldn't tell you this, but... Ever heard of Dundee?
Yes. Sylvia's son is there, baking cakes or something.
Baking cakes? Oh, very good.
Sorry.
Dundee cakes. I like you, Crouch, I really do.
Look, I'm really sorry, but I don't understand...
Anyway, this guy in Scotland... Terence, I think.
Terence Dawes, yes, that's him.
Well, you'd like him. Well, I hope you would, anyway.
Well, I've spoken to him on the phone, briefly. He seemed pleasant enough.
Oh, brilliant. Not only do you live and work with one, you've talked with the other. I love it.
Love what?
You, Mr. Truman Crouch. You are one of the rarest breeds in the cosmos. You have met your ancestors.
You mean Sylvia and Terence?
Your literal ancestors. On Terence's side, you'll be his great, to the power of 6 at least, grandson. If you ever doubted there was order to the universe, you've just been given proof.
And I'm proof that they survive.
Survive what?
Well, anything. Everything.
Well, I suppose so. I mean, Terence gets married and has a family, which somewhere down the generations produce you. But they don't live forever. No one does. Including our mutual friend, the doctor. Especially if my boss doesn't get paid pretty sharpish.
So, if I ever see him again, I'll ask him to chase you up and pay you.
That's the idea. I knew I could count on you to help.
Todd, was the doctor all right when you saw him?
Oh, yes, fine. Good form always is the doctor. 1 in a million.
Right. Is that it, then?
Yes. I suppose I better unfreeze your friends.
Well, what happened, Truman?
Sorry about that, Sylvia. Truman will explain.
Will I?
Oh, yes, don't forget to feed the cat. Oh, sorry, Smokey, not in your lifetime. They finally get the recipe right in about 24:35. I don't know. I suppose you'll have to carry on bird catching. Yeah, you take care as well.
Truman, what's he
Don't
doing?
even try to think about it, Sylvia.
Bye, folks. Sorry for the inconvenience.
What on earth was all that about?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I'm going to feed Smokey, and then you can explain just how your friend manages to come and go like that.
Funny thing was, after she fed Smokey, Sylvia never mentioned Todd again. It was as if he went clear out of her mind. I suspect Todd had something to do with that. Smokey, on the other hand, I'm sure remembered everything. He obviously knew more about Todd than I expected. Come to think of it, cats on the whole seem to know more about things than the rest of us. Then, as Christmas drew near, I was working in the cafe when I heard a commotion in the street.
And experts are saying that this discovery could throw new light on the chain of development from ape to man. Well then, it's time to go from African apes to American reindeer, as we have a little festive cheer here on Radio 1.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer
Sylvia, could you wash some more cups up, please, and get some more 50p's? I'm right out.
OK, lovey.
What's going on? I don't believe it.
What is it, Truman? What's happening there?
It's the doctor.
I didn't know they were reintroducing police boxes. It's the place to put it,
Sylvia,
though.
it's the doctor. He's come back for me.
Your friend? Oh, Truman, I am pleased. Why's he brought a police box?
I must go. I must... Sylvia, what can I say? I'm sorry, but I really must go.
I knew it would happen one day. I never understood you, where you come from, who the doctor was. But if he's come for you, then I know you must go.
Look, I'll get him to wait for me, and I'll come back and say goodbye properly.
No, Truman, I hate goodbyes. It's like when Joe died. I didn't want to say goodbye then. I just left when I knew he would die. I can't stand things like that. Just run off, there's a love.
There's so much to say. You must meet the doctor. He'd love to meet...
Please, love, just go and see him.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I'll miss you. Give my love to Smokey.
I will. Off you go. And thank you for looking after me.
Bye, Gran.
What?
Nothing. Bye-bye. And that was that. I never saw Sylvia again. The doctor apologised. The TARDIS had gone wrong as usual, and he'd been delayed in picking me up. Doctor?
Yes, Mr. Crouch.
Who's Todd?
Todd who?
I don't know. He said he'd done a job for you and you hadn't paid the bill.
Ah, that Todd. Well, you know, you shouldn't believe everything he told you. He's a bit of a rascal, that one. Paid you a visit, did he?
Obviously.
Well? Yes, I got his firm to do a job for me. Askren. Well, anyway.
Askren.
Truman! It doesn't matter. Right, let's go somewhere nice and warm. Florana. Now there's a resort. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside.
In Truman's Excellent Adventure were Nigel Fares and Nicholas Briggs, with Heather Barker as Nurse Lewis, Richard Tyrrell as Eric Milne, Lynn Clough as Sylvia, Mark Wyman as Inspector Gooch, and Anthony Townsend as Todd. The play was written by Warren Martin, studio managed by John Ainsworth, and directed and produced by Gary Russell.